paid our client $1,000, and I'm definitely sure you really want that. But then, how exactly did this happen and why did it happen? In this video, I'm going to be explaining in details how everything went and when it actually happened exactly. But really, before I start, why exactly am I wearing this jacket? Well, I'm going to be needing my Emperor jacket in it, Emperor. Now, in this video, you might be asking yourself, how much exactly did it cost to get $1,000 as a payout as an investor? Well, nothing really much. You just have to think about how the investment is going to go. But then, it was actually a profitable way. We have to start with investment. Firstly, you need to understand that we go in raw investment as number one, and the second one, profit investment. The profit investment is actually what this client sorted out for, and we gave him the best. And in this, it means we traded up an account, passed the phases, and then got him a payout of $1,000. And of course, we got our benefit in this. But before that, I'm going to be showing you the trades we took to get this payout done, and also to pass the challenge. Without further ado, let us dive right in my screen. Of course, that's the Emperor, the Conqueror. Let's get down in it. What is going on, guys? It's Flex, and of course, welcome to my screen. Now, in this video, I'm going to be giving you in detail the trades we took according to the prop firm journal. I'm going to be showing you the back end of the trades we took from the starting point to what the point at which we got our payout. Everything is documented, and I'm going to reveal it to you. Note, this is a video that we got permission from the client, but it is a limited permission because the request for this video has been really wild. Everybody wants to see, have Flex ever traded the prop firm? Yes, I've traded the prop firm, but with clients. All right. So now, this is going to give you a clarification of how we passed the challenge and how we took our time to get it done. I know prop firm challenges can be actually challenging, but then this one was really tough. So let us dive right in. Now, if you look at my screen, of course, forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. Let's go. If you look at my screen, this could be familiar, I know. That is why we have the link in the description for you to get your account, because this is one of the highest, if there's any word like that, recommended prop firm that we recommend for everybody. Funded next. Now look at this. We started with a 15K account. Now let me tell you something. As a trader who is starting out, or a trader who wants to start out with clients, you need to gain trust first. And the way to gain trust is target low. Do you understand? Target low. I could easily say, of course, come, let us do $100,000, let us do $500,000. Yes, the client, of course, is capable and will do it because he has seen my trading capabilities and he has seen what I can do, and he will feel like, yes, I can do it. So let us do it. But then, start small to gain trust, because when you gain trust, you're going to see something going easy flowing. It's going to flow easily. And that is why we said, okay, let us start off with the very least. I understand, we don't want to do 5K, we don't want to do 10K, let us do 15. So we see how it works first. And said, okay, no problem, you are the experts, get it done. And we got a 15K account. Now, how did we get started with this? Looking at the screen right now, this is 15K gotten on the 14th of February. Now, like I said, it is a highly requested video and we've gotten our permission. Some things are going to be limited that are personal, but the ones that are meant to be shown, I will show. Now, this is February 14. You can see right now, we didn't take any trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We didn't take any trade up to day trading, trading day 20. All right. Sorry, February 20, not trading day 20. February 20th. And there it took us about from 14 to 20th is like 6 days. All right. We took our first trade then, which skyrocketed us all the way to about 15,000. We wouldn't really call it 15,800 because it didn't actually get there at first. So let's say 15,000, let's say 650. All right. 16,650. We were up one trade. Remember, the target for this challenge is about, you need to get 8%, and 8% is about $1,200. So $1,200 to 15,000 is about 16,200. So, and your first trade gave you $650. That is about 50% done. You're more than 50% because 50% is $600, but now you're 650. So that's like half the job done on one trade, which is actually good. Now, we didn't take any trade again. starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th day, we took another trade. The trade took us up to about 15.8. Let's just call it 15.820, right? And then we didn't close out. We closed out right here. Now, we didn't take any other trade again up till what? This was February 28th. We didn't take any trade till March 5th. Now, from 14th to March 5th, I want you to get this picture right. We're not here to rush. We are taking our time to give the client the best. Remember, this is not your personal account. So if you mess it up, you're going to face the problem. All right? You're going to face the problem. Now, there are problems with trading with clients. Real big time problems trading with clients. And that is why we are trying our best not to fall victim of those problems and take our time slowly. Of course, I've been trading with more clients than this, but then even if the money is there, you don't try to jeopardize someone else's money because of you feel like you have more money to cover it up. No, that's not the wise way. You're going to end up covering up money until your own money you're done for. So now, we didn't take any trade up until when? Like March 4th. Let's just call it 4th. And you can see, we took the trade and we went back down all the way from 15,800 to like 15, let's say 15,420. And then we closed out the trade. Taking another trade on March 5th. You can see it right there, March 5th. The market took us back up. Good. Back up. And then we are up about 15,800. Now, prior to this day, we look at every single thing. We didn't take any trade for like about from March 5th to March 15. That's like 10 days. But you can see it right there. From March 5th to March 15, no trade. We took one trade. It went up. I think it's like a break even because it didn't really go up. And then 1 to 3 days again, nothing until the March 17th. We took another trade. It went to this point. We took another one all the way to now 16,000. Now, what does that mean? From below 15,600, we were down 15,600. Like we were from 16,800, we were down $200 to 15,600. And then we took another trade that took us towards 16,000. What does that mean? It means that we need $200 to complete this phase 1. That's mind-blowing. But then, what actually happened afterwards? The next trade we took. From 16,000, we took another trade that took us all the way to about close the target. Close to the target. Look at the target. I told you 1,200, close to the target. This is very, very close. But if you look closely, we've not actually gotten to this line, which means we were about 16,100. And now let me tell you what happened. We had $27 left. That was why you can see how this line is very close to this place. $27 left. I needed $27 to get this done. So one of my traders called me and be like, okay, what are we going to do about this now? We needed $27. This is the point where your greed is going to come in. Your FOMO is going to come in. Every single thing. And yes, it came in. Look at what happened. We took another trade. We were down. We were very close again. We didn't take any trade until we took this one. We went down. Remember, we were targeting $27. So what do? We used to target 1 to make 2. All right? We risk 1 to make 2. So now I risked 1 to make 2. I lost. All right? So what does that mean? If I'm targeting $27, I should be risking about $15, $14. All right? So 15, if I'm risking $14, I should be getting $28. So I'm targeting 27 to 28 is over the bar. And I'm going to pass the challenge. But then we lost. So we lost $14. Now, the $27 has now been added by $14. Do you understand? So if you bring your math and you say there $27 plus $14, you know what that means. I'm not a mathematician. So the market came here again. We lost again. Down. We didn't trade 1, 2, 3, 4 days. We traded and we went back up. But as you can see it, we closed here, which means we didn't close out on the profit we made. What now happened? This is where the worst happened. From here, we were now, remember we started from $27. From $27, the market did what? Came all the way what? Down. Right here. I can remember I lost over $800 in chase of $27. And then I realized FOMO has set in. Every single thing has set in, and that is really, really bad. Very, very bad. Now, you need to understand that all of these things are done psychologically. So we started thinking, okay, what are we going to do? Because we are up $15,300. Because if you look here, we've not got it to 200, so and we are close to 400, so we can call this 15,300. And then we took a risk. I said, okay, we are going to be taking a trade with the remaining $300 that is above our break even. Remember, if we lose this amount, we're going to come down to $15,000. I mean, so we took a trade with $300, and this trade was the savior. We took the trade, and it took us up. I can remember vividly, plus $600, about plus $600. Now, what happened is $15,300 plus $600 means $15,900, which now gave us a leverage. We didn't take any trade again like that. We took another one, and the rest history. Very nice, very good trade. That was what we did right there. This was the phase one, and brilliant trade was massively executed. Now, the next thing you want to look out for is what? Let us check out on the next phase, because after this phase, they're going to send you an email and all of that, yada, yada, yada. You know how it works. You know how it works. They're going to send you an email telling you that, okay, you've passed the challenge and all that stuff. No problem. Now, the next thing you want to see is, this is where the challenge was passed, $16,202, and it's done. Now, the phase one win rate was actually poor because of what? Because of that drawdown we went in. Now, if you look at this, the equity is 16,200, balance 16,200, profitability, it is now giving us like a 50-50 kind of thing. Now, if you look at this place, which is the average, it is now like 1-to-1. And this is actually because of that massive drawdown we had. If not, we had a good start from 15,000 to 15,650. Brilliant start. But then, what can you say? All of them, history, our best trades was about $415. Our worst trade, $185. Nonetheless, every single thing, we still won the challenge with a 1-to-1 risk to reward, which is actually poor. And I decided to what? Improve. The next thing you need to look at is the phase two started, which is right here. The phase two started, and then they said, okay, your target is going to be what? Your target is going to be $750 because we passed the first one, which is 1-2. Now the phase two, which is 715. Now the phase two trades came about, and this we took all the trades. You can see this one is looking more calm. But first thing you need to understand is the first trade we took, drawdown. The second trade we went up. The next one we went faster. We didn't take any trade again. We went up to this point. The next trade, drawdown. It's actually funny because when you are in drawdown, that is when the trader comes out. That is when the type of trader you are comes out. From that drawdown again, we took another leap of faith, because if you look here, we are at 14,600. You can see it, 14,600, and we took a leap of faith that took us back to 15,000 naira, which means we made $600 again. Now, we took our trade, we were just playing around this zone, we lost again, close to $14,600. You can see it right there. And then another leap of faith again, we're at 15K. We're just swimming below the seashore, come up back, below, come up back, and then we chilled out. Market got to this point, and boom, 15,600 straight up. From here, boom, 15,600, we are up, and we didn't trade again all the way to this point. We were waiting, we took a trade, and the next thing, drawdown. After that, the job is done. That is how easy it was for this phase two. The phase two was not really a problem, and you can see it. It was in the we took every single trade seriously. Every single trade seriously. Now, let us ride straight up into the point of where the phase two win rate. Now, the phase two win rate is kind of better than the phase one. So the phase two win rate, we got $772, which our target was $750. Now, the lots we used was about 13.83. That is the total lot we used. It was a 15K account, so you're more of going to be using a standard lot. So now, profitability, you can see it now, where average win rate is about 1-to-2. 1-to-2 average win rate. Now the profitability came about and gave us what? Profitability of, we're going to call this a 50-50 kind of, but because of we have an average win rate 1 to 2, we are still up. Now the worst trade was $170 and the best trade was $358. Our gross profit in total, meaning all the profit we made regardless of the loss, was 1,900, and all the loss we made regardless of the profit was 982. Total trades was 26. Now let me clear this out on total trades. This means total position open. Now most of you guys that really love stacking, you can want to take trade using a standard lot and you decide to use $1 per pip on each, which means you're going to open 10 positions. They are going to calculate it like that, but your intentions was just to use one position. Do you understand? If you use one position, it will be one trade, but because of you entered one trade and then you stack, trust me, they're going to calculate it as 10 trades. That is why it is like that. If you look at this thing, we didn't really take much trades in the month, so that is why they did it like 26. So who's going to take 26 trades in 30 days? That's really mind-blowing. Now all the way we've passed the phase 1 and phase 2. Now let us dive right into where the best part is, which is giving us our bread. Now we got to the phase 3, which is the live account, right now. Look at the live account. We took the first trade on the live account, which is 15k. This is not the total one because you can see that the average win rate is not there. I didn't request this from the client, so the profitability on our first trade was looking all green because this was the first trade. All right, now like I said something, if you take any trade and you divide the position, you're going to see that they're going to add it as one trade per position. Now we took the trade, we opened 4 positions on a calculated standard lot, and then you can see why it wrote 4 there. Best trade 292. Okay, I think it's two trades, and then it was 2 positions, 2 sides. That's why it's a best trade 94 and all of those stuff. Worst trade 29. It was only short, which was sell, 100% win rate. Of course, nobody has a 100% win rate. So that I'm telling you is just the first trade we took during the era. Long story cut short, you can actually see that the market came all the way, and then this was our payout. Now the payout we were eligible for on the 27th, and then we got the payout that same day. That's why I like FundedNext. FundedNext know how to give payout on the same day. If they don't give you the same payout on the same day, trust me, you're not going, like, they're going to pay you $1,000. That's what they said. They must give you $1,000 if they don't pay you on 24 hours. So you need to be careful of them not paying you on 24 hours so you can have an extra $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So now we got the payout, and this is exactly what it said. Phase 3 payout is officially submitted and under review, and yada yada yada. All those ones is on the top, and then this is the payout paid. Right now, this is the payout paid. Now, if you look at this, this is the history of what we'll be doing right there. So if you look right now, this is the received payout, which is 118.7 USDT. 118.7 USDT. Now, if you still look here, this is the payout paid to the client. All right. Our work is to trade. Your work is to receive. Our work is to trade. Yours is to receive. Do you understand? So when you receive, then we do our agreement and all of that. So, but then if you look here, this is February 15, which I told you we started the account on February 14. So this payout, this transfer right here was what he used to pay FundedNext. Do you understand? And all of this small petty, this thing that was there for transfer fee and all of this stuff. But this was the most important one, which we got the payout. And then everything went out massively. And if you look right here, you're going to see it in details. Now, this is where me and the client was having conversation about the payout and all of this stuff. Of course, the face is closed, but then this is me. So everything has been said in details. You need to understand that getting payout is actually brilliant. Like, it's actually sweet. It is annoying. I said annoying. It is actually sweet. But then you need to have the understanding of how you can particularly get your own payout from the market. And that is why we are hosting the 3 days masterclass where we're going to teach you how you can get funded, particularly for yourself if you want, and you can stretch your arm to other people and getting their own payouts. Of course, you get to keep your own share as well. So that is what we are going to be teaching you how to do. So in order for you to partake in this,
use the link in description. Get your ticket right now because the slots are actually limited. Secure it, and we're going to see you in class. Definitely, I am sure you're going to be the next person to get your own payout for sure. For sure, I am Pex, and if you have any question, let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to let you guys know what is going on. On the 24th, 25th, and the 26th of this July, we are going to be dropping the massive banger on getting funded. You don't want to miss out on anything. It is time to have your own payout. Peace.
And that was how easy it was in order for us to pass the challenge. I'm definitely sure if you were the client, I'm sure you're going to be happy, irrespective of the amount you invested and the $1,000 you got as a payout. Now listen, in a case where you're thinking of diving into prop firm as everything, the link is in the description in order to use the prop firm that I recommend. These are prop firm that has good payouts and fast customer care, because this is one of the problems that prop firm have in order to attend to their clients. Talking about payouts, we have a 3 days masterclass, which is known as the mastery of getting funded. In this 3 days masterclass, this is going to be where I'm going to be teaching you the blueprint in order to get funded. So without further ado, you might want to use the link in the description to get your ticket right now, because it is going to be kicking off on the 24th of July 2024. And I'm definitely sure if we can do it, I can impact the same knowledge to you, and you are going to get not just $1,000. I'm definitely sure $10,000, depending on the account size, and you are going to get that massive payout that you so much desire.